What this song is really about is God created man on the sixth day, Adam, and then he said, Adam, you got to get you some bitches. So he made Eve. Eve was a dumb idiot. She eats the forbidden fruit, and everything gets all fucked up. And then they have a few children. They have Cain, Abel, they have Seth, they have many more, right? But Cain kills Abel, which is wicked and evil, and then Cain has a bunch of evil, wicked children. And thousands of years later, God's like, I don't like these evil, wicked children. So he took a bunch of water that was trapped up in the firmament, and he broke that firmament and fucking drowned them all. Killed them all. Shit. A lot of theologians think that he did this because humanity was wicked, these people were evil. No, he did it so thousands of years later, in 1996, Dimebag Darrell would have the perfect inspiration to write the greatest guitar solo of all time. Don't know if you guys knew that or not. There's something so threatening about that opening riff. Do you hear that, wave sound effect? This whole song sounds like a flood. It sounds like water. We'll get more into that as we go along. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking sick. The guitar solo on this song is so fucking good that the lyrics kind of get overlooked, in my opinion. But the lyrics are really good. This first verse is reminiscent of a pitch. It's like he's pitching something to you. He's describing a problem and then instantly offering up a solution, right? Check this out. A dead issue, don't wrestle with it. This shit's fucked. There's no reason to strategize here. There's no method, a cheeky method you can use to fix this problem. First thing you need to know. Deaf ears are sleeping, a guilty bliss. There are wicked, evil people in the world, and there was one hope at fixing it, and that was the good people. But guess what? The good people are sleeping in a guilty bliss. They don't care enough to fix it anymore. They don't give a shit. Therefore, they are just as wicked. Does this make sense? Am I making sense to you guys right now? I don't know if I am. I'm kind of fucking stupid. So there's our problem. Here's the solution. Wash away us all. Take us with the floods. Now you know what the song's about. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. We are just as fucked as we were in Genesis, and wicked and evil. What's the solution? Cleanse us. Kill us all. Something that's so interesting about this song is the way Phil uses his voice almost as an instrument. It just sounds watery. It sounds exactly how it needs to sound. You can barely understand what he's even saying here, right? But what matters is that solution, so it all tightens up. You understand everything he's saying there, right? I think every single vocalist should listen to this song and study it. Study what Phil Anselmo did on this song, because everything he did was intentional and executed perfectly. It's vocal dynamics, listen. He's just kind of festering on humanity here, just smoldering in anger, right? You don't need to know really what he's saying. What's important is, I just see it as being his inner thoughts. Just mumbling and rambling on. And then he's got to portray it to you somehow. You know what? It's a cold-hearted world, and that's why you can understand that part. Anyway, second verse kind of goes the same way. Here's where things get interesting. That's the flood. That's the flood happening. Right? Sounds like waves crashing a little bit. It's not like a normal breakdown. It's more open sounding than something like Domination, right? It's not as tight. It's open. It's like your fucking floods are coming and the floodgates are broken, just water rushing in, right? That's what it feels like, to me at least. So it's right when the flood's starting. But then, now we're kind of on the waves, doggy paddling, right? It's raining and thundering. Floating. Right? Uh-oh. What's the point of the flood in the Bible, guys? If God wanted to destroy humanity, he would have used fire. Fire destroys, turns things to ash. What does water do? Water cleanses. That was the point, to cleanse everything. That's what I think that guitar solo is. The cleansing of it all. This song goes from being this apocalyptic, hopeless, fucking scary song to being this like hopeful rebuilding. You're rebuilding everything that's been destroyed for the first 4 minutes of this song, right? Just like any good guitar solo, 50% of what makes it good is what's going on underneath the actual solo, right? So this whole song, keep in mind, has sounded like this. That kind of sound, right? This eerie, apocalyptic feeling. For 4 straight minutes, your brain is dying for something that sounds peaceful and hopeful. And that is what makes this solo so good. Because right when that solo comes in, everything goes from this, that sound, to all of a sudden your ears hear peace and hope. And it's right when the solo starts off. Tie that with the beautiful melody of the guitar solo that's screaming. It's perfect. It's all about the way that solo comes in. That solo just reminds you everything's going to be all right. We're going to rebuild now. That's what that solo feels like. Check it out. He doesn't come in shredding. He's giving you something to familiarize yourself with, almost like something you can sing along to. It's a melody. Okay, now you're warmed up to the solo. Let's dive in. This is fun. This just became a fun song. The song about the apocalypse and the evil of mankind. We're rebuilding and it's fun now. You know a weird thing that I fucking love is 4-piece bands that sound like a 4-piece band on the recording. So many bands have one guitar player, one bass player, one vocalist, one drummer. But when it comes to a guitar solo in the studio, the guitar player will play a rhythm part under that guitar solo. Something that makes this solo really good is the fact that there's nothing really under it supporting it other than bass and drums. It brings all the focus to the guitar and allows the bass and the drums to do all these subconscious things, like change up that chord progression to something hopeful, finally, right? But you're not paying attention to the bass, you're not paying attention to the drums. All the focus is on that guitar. Cool thing about this song, man, is it all sounds like water. Every part of this song sounds like water in one way or another. It's wide open. Nothing is tight sounding. It's more open and like when even in the breakdown, which are usually really tight, like Domination, bum 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 bum. This is more vroom, 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 like waves coming in, right? You guys like my noises? You guys want more noises? I'll do more noises if you guys would like. And then the fucking outro. The outro sounds like water. And I think the story is Dimebag wrote this like years before this song came out. He just threw it on the end of the song. What makes this a great song is nothing's flashy. Nothing is... Everything fits the song the way it should. Like, perfectly fits the song. It's all intentional. It's all supposed to sound like that. The guitar solo is the most complex part of this fucking song, and I think any intermediate guitar player could learn that solo in the matter of 5 days or something. You know, it's not a hard solo whatsoever. Phil Anselmo is one of the greatest vocalists of all time. People forget that. He's not showing off on this song, you know? Everything is exactly how it should be. There's parts where he's just talking because that's what's needed right there. You're not supposed to really get the point of the talking part. The part that I want you to understand is the part that I'm singing and that I'm projecting at you. Most of the rhythm guitar is just strumming chords because it's supposed to sound fluid, like water. There's nothing showy about this song. That's what makes it really good. That's what makes it fucking perfect. Take it easy, boys. If you want me to break down a specific song, put it in the comments. Yeah, take it easy.